Here we are. Nice house, right? Give me a sec, I'll go knock. Flasoli! Open up! They're here! Flasoli? Are you home? Open the door! That's strange. Huh, the door's locked. But she shouldn't be out at this time of day. Hey, Nechka! Nechka! It's me. Still, I told Tlasoli we were coming. Maybe she had to take Nechka out to get some medicine.
Hey, what's that over there? Looks like a Tapetlosaur nest.
That's right. Tlasoli has a Tapetlosaur companion. When she was still in the forging business, she'd often have Iangu help with some digging work. But since Nechka fell ill, she hasn't let it dig much recently. Wait a minute. What the... This place is a mess! Iangu's nowhere to be seen either.
Whoa, look at all these broken boxes! The tracks end at this cliff. Could the Tapetlosaur have climbed up the mountain? Let's head up there and see. Tapetlosaur up here. Might not be Tlasoli's companion, though. Paimon still doesn't see any sign of Tlasoli.
Hey, Traveler! Paimon!
That's Chevin's voice!
Come down, quick! Tlasoli's here!
Huh? We just got up here and Tlasoli's back already? What a coincidence. Why is the Tapetlosaur coming along? Whoa, hey, don't run, you'll hit us!
Iangu, come here. Are you being naughty again? Oh, that's a good saurian. Oh, you must be hungry. Sorry. I'll whip up something for you later. All right, run along and play now. I'll come along in a sec. Sorry, you two. I was waiting for you at home when Nechka... Well, she snuck out and ran off by herself. She said she just wanted to pick some flowers for our guests. But she ended up getting lost along...
Yeah, Chevin told us she was just starting to get better.
She's still very weak. The shock and the cold winds certainly didn't help, so she ended up with a slight fever. I gave her some medicine and now she's in bed. But it's nothing a good night's rest can't fix. That said, she won't be able to meet you today. I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing.
Don't worry about it. We know she's still recovering. Chevin told us how serious her illness was. Her health definitely comes first. We were just dropping by.
Well, she can at least speak to me and go about her day normally. That's already more than I could ask for.
Hey, cheer up! This is supposed to be a happy occasion. We do appreciate that she tried to welcome us with flowers. Anyway, Tlasoli, about the thing I was telling you before.
Yeah, what did you get us?
Well, it's a blaze gem inscription. I made it from the purest ore, so it's almost completely resistant to erosion. The techniques used to make it are all rooted... Don't say that or the Wyatt might smite me. The process just uses a few of the same techniques and materials. When I first made one, I didn't think it could serve any practical purpose, apart from the erosion resistance and the general aesthetic. But then Chevin suggested using the crystals to make a special kind of ornament.
Blaze gem inscriptions made by an ancient name are quite the sales pitch, don't you think?
Wow, that description really does make it seem special.
Tlasoli's blazed word of mouth isn't always reliable. As information gets passed along, it becomes incomplete, forgot, but the words inscribed on these crystals will stand the test of time. It's the perfect gift for a dear friend or significant other.
Paimon's interested! Let's buy one, Traveler! We can engrave our names onto it! Then, once we find your sister, we can get her to add her name as well! That way, our names will be together forever!
You deserve it. You saved me. And Nechka's birthday present. It's the...
Chevin, I thought I told...
Don't you start acting shy too, Tlasoli. It's a great gift. I know how much work goes into one of your blaze gem inscriptions.
Well then, thank you both. I'll have it ready as soon as possible. Then, I'll have you do the inscription yourself. Nechka should be well by then. She'll be very excited to meet you.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We don't even know how Hold on, this isn't part of some scheme to make us spend all of our mora, right?
You never know. You do look like you have some savings to spare.
No, don't listen to that, Traveler. You'll end up...
In any case, it's up...
Oh no, it's the Tapatlosaur again! Quick, someone stop it! Paimon doesn't want to get run over again!
Also, if you don't mind, Tlasoli, I'd like you to help me repair my blaze gem inscription. I dropped it when I was attacked earlier. The rope and clasp both snapped, so I haven't been wearing it. I tried fixing it myself, but I just couldn't get it.
Just leave it to me. I'll make it as good as new. Thank you, Chevin, for going all that way and...
It was nothing. We all just want Nechka to get better.
You're right. Miangu, behave yourself. I'll feed you in just a second. I'll have Chevin contact you once everything's ready, Traveler. Maybe we'll even line it up with Nechka's birthday. We can even have a little party.
Oh, that sounds great! We'll look forward to all the good food, and we'll make sure we're ready to eat. Anyway, see you around, Tlasoli!
Look after yourselves. Nechka is going to be so happy to meet you.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gem. There's a pleasant breeze and glorious sunshine. So, where shall we go for a walk? Let us find shelter from the rain. There's a pleasant breeze and glorious sunshine. So, where shall we go for a walk? Ad Astra Abyssa. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Ad Astra Abyssa. A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Wow, what an amazing view! And we can even see some Koalasaurs here and there. Hey, why don't we try to get a picture with one or two of them in the Well, they're so cute! Huh? What's happening over there?
Help!
absorption test. Animal hyperstasis emulation. Yeah! Take flight. Yeah! Yeah! Judging from your clothes, you must be scholars from Sumeru.
Yes, I'm Karya, and this is my senior Varam.
Don't mention it, handling these sort of things.
Still, it seems that all the Kaholosaurs just ran.
Capture one alive?
Correct. Say, I can see you are very skilled at dealing with them. Do you think you could use me as live bait?
Apologies. Varam.
Oh, no worries. But why did you approach a whole group of wild Kaholosaurs, and what's this talk about capturing? Paimon's pretty sure that's not what they're trying to do.
I'm sure we must look very silly. The fact of the matter is that we're searching for a mysterious island from us, approaching them without the help of...
A mysterious island?
Yes. There is a legend from the people of the Springs that mentions a mysterious island. And Ranja believes the key to his research can be found there.
Are you certain you two won't consider my proposal to capture one?
Some proposal? There's no way we'd be willing to use a person as live bait!
Then I suppose discussing it any further will just be a waste of time. I must come up with another solution.
Ramdra.
Oh, all right. You did rescue Karya and I just now, and
A little awkward, but Paimon will take it.
we should move on,
Yes. Thank you again.
That's all right. You really don't see a pair of adventurers like those two every day. But anyway, Paimon's really curious about that mysterious island that lady just mentioned. Yeah, who knows? There might be treasure! After all, the amazing places we've explored during our adventures, finding some mysterious island should be a walk in the park. Oh, you're right. The lady mentioned that the mysterious time's ticking. Let's get started on our next. But the real question is, that's an idea. If it. Life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me. someone looking for me. Oh, why if it isn't the traveler and his companion. So what brings you here? Do you need help with anything? We want to visit the mysterious island. The mysterious island, huh? Is there something wrong? I'm assuming you two are already aware that this island is related to a legend of my people. Yeah, but now that you mention it, we don't know anything about the actual legend yet. Then allow me to explain it to you two. It is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Netland. He discovered many deserted domains and found countless treasures. But to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary, mysterious island. He endured many hardships along the way, but he persevered and managed to reach the destination. The island emits a golden light where countless treasures are buried. But instead of claiming the treasures for himself, he left behind a trail of clues that lead to the island. Since then, many people from later generations have undertaken the challenge of finding the island. After all, to find the island is to find riches and glory. Oh, that makes sense! So could you tell us how to get to that island? Oh, Paimon gets it! This is like a big secret for the people of the Springs, so you can't just tell anyone, right? On the contrary, it's quite the opposite. The legend and the clues needed to find the island are all already known to the public. Oh! Well, then what's the problem? Well, I'm willing to answer your question in exchange for a favor. What do you think? Sure thing! But what do you need us to do? Then you have my thanks. Allow me to tell you some details. I'll be honest, there are some among the tribe who are of rather base character. Not long ago, I received a report that a few of them were working together to scam visitors. As the chief of the tribe, I was very ashamed to hear of this. It's really hard to believe that could happen. They are targeting tourists who wish to visit that island. According to my sources, they would trick tourists into believing they are trustworthy guides before luring the tourists into spending a fortune for the sake of reaching the island. They run a pretty sophisticated operation. They would always claim the scammed money is some kind of legal travel expenditure, so it's hard to use that to directly convict them. So, I was hoping to find someone who could approach them and pretend to get scammed. Doing so would allow us to gather the evidence required to bring them to justice. The problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me, which is why I haven't been able to carry out the plan yet. Oh, Paimon understands now! We're the perfect bait because we're both tourists. Exactly! And as far as I know, you two are no pushovers. No matter what nefarious schemes they may come up with, you'll be perfectly capable of protecting yourselves, right? You betcha! If it's just a few scammers we're talking about, he'll take them all down! Wonderful! Then here, please take this. Whoa, that's a lot of Mora! Did we already earn a bonus? There will be plenty of rewards if you manage to catch those scoundrels. This Mora, however, is for other purposes. I'm sure some spending will be required on your part before they lower their guard. I certainly wouldn't expect you to pay out of your own pockets. So please use the Mora as needed, and collect as much evidence as possible. No wonder you're the chief. Seems like you've already thought of everything. Okay, we'll take it from here. I've marked the location of the scammers on your map. I'll leave the rest to you two.
spring is a harbor for the body and soul.
It's not impossible. I'll find a way.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. So this is a day in the life of the traveler.
Is a harbor for the body and
I'm
soul.
learning more about you all the time.
I'll find a way.
Regular reviews of volcanic activity. A hot spring is a harbor for the body and soul.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
It's not impossible. I'll find a way.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often.
A hot spring is a
How
harbor
greedy of me.
for the body and soul.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer. Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on. Good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Ah! Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit the mysterious island?
Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already. Oh, pardon. Is something the matter?
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island. I assume you two must be tourists, brought here by the legend and looking for the island. Am I right?
Hello, Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. That's right. We were just getting ready to look for that island from the legend.
In that case, as a qualified guide, I certainly cannot allow you to embark on such a dangerous journey.
Uh-huh.
As the legend says, if you can manage to reach the mysterious island, riches and glory will be yours for the taking. Be that as it may, the journey to the island is full of untold perils and dangers. It would be nigh impossible for any average person to reach the island. But you are in luck. Allow me to tell you the purpose of our services. It just so happens that our mission as guides is to help visitors avoid danger, find shortcuts, and successfully reach their destination. Please, there's no need to worry. This was just one point I had to make perfectly clear. Although the legend and the clues to finding the island are known to everyone, the leads left behind by our ancestors are as enigmatic as riddles found on a lost treasure map. Only guides bestowed with the legacy of our ancestors can correctly decipher the clues. Tourists who rashly embark on their own often wind up lost and encounter unnecessary dangers.
Huh. He actually sounds pretty convincing.
But it seems like fate has brought us together. So, what say you to having me as your guide?
So how much will you charge us?
Not to worry. I don't intend to charge any fees.
So you'd be working for free?
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious island is a great honor in and of itself, worth more than any amount of mora.
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him. All right, thank you. Then please guide us onward.
Of course. Please, follow me.
Are you two here to take pictures with the Koholosaurs?
Really? Can we?
Ahem.
Huh? Oh, you two must be here to seek insight from Atta, right?
Atta? Insight?
Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is the elder Koholosaur. My senior here is responsible to serve. Atta is highly respected among the tribe and is far more knowledgeable than other Koholosaurs. They say that Atta has actually visited the mysterious island before. Therefore, we must rely on Atta's insight to know how to get there.
Really? But how do we do that? Can a Koholosaurus elder talk?
You need only slowly approach Atta. Once Atta has confirmed your scent, they will provide their wise insight. In the language of the Koholosaurs, of course. But no need to worry. The ability to interpret this language is one of the basic skills required of a guide from the people of the Springs. I can understand Atta's instructions and will lead you on the journey ahead.
Alright, then let's give it a try.
That'll be 10,000 mora per person.
Huh?
In order for Atta to give us insight, they must recall their past, which can be extremely taxing for a Koholosaur. Costs to maintain their health can be quite high, you know.
I'm sorry. Such expenses may arise in the process of finding our way, but as long as we reach the mysterious island, these costs will be quite trivial in the end.
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such thing as a free lunch. Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made up all that stuff about the talking Koholosaur. But if we can get a receipt, that'll be proof that they're scamming tourists. With that kind of evidence, there'll be no doubt they're guilty.
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you two with Atta. You won't ever find another deal like this.
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man. Didn't try to bite us at all.
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo together.
Okay.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say. Oh, I see.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course. Like I said, only a guide like me can understand their language. Let's follow Atta's instructions and proceed to the next area.
Here's your group photo. I even packaged it up for free.
Any chance we could get a receipt for that?
No problem at all. Here you go.
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the Chief's more to use. Why don't we keep up the act and gather some more evidence? Paimon's curious what other tricks these scammers are using. These guys are going way too far. He keeps coming up with some far-fetched reasons to make us pay for everything. With all the evidence we have now, we could bring him straight to the chief and he'd definitely be convicted. But after handing over all that Mora, Paimon kinda wants to see—
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered, I've managed to find a shortcut to the island.
Oh, alright, then let's get going!
This is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross the rushing water, the light of the setting sun shall reveal everything. Atta's insights have already pointed us to the destination. It's just on the opposite bank.
You mean we're almost there? Huh. But there wasn't even anything exciting about this journey.
As I said before, this is a shortcut. If I took you on some arduous path after all the Mora you spent, that wouldn't make me look like a good guide, don't you think? Anyway, there's no time to lose. We need to get there before sunset. According to Atta's insights, this is the place. We're here.
You mean the mysterious island?
Yes, I've led you to the island just as I promised, which means it's time for me to say goodbye.
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and artificial lights! Even we can tell it's fake!
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend. I didn't make any promises about what you'd find. And who says a mysterious island can't look like this?
Huh. Since you seem to have dropped the act, then there's no need for us to continue either. We were commissioned by the chief of the people of the Springs to gather evidence of your scamming activities. With these receipts, your scamming days are over.
You sure? Then what's written on those receipts?
Ha! Let's see. Huh? Wait, all the writing has disappeared.
I took you all this way just to buy enough time for the handwriting to disappear. Even if you were to go back to the people you paid, you'd only find that they were using fake names, making them impossible to track down. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused. With that settled, I'll be going now.
Now he's trying to get away! Let's go after him! It's the chief!
What's the chief doing here?
I had dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him of scamming people.
Convict me? How? They don't have any evidence against me. Even as the chief, you can't just level accusations without any evidence, right?
Sorry to say it, but he got us. We lost all the evidence we had. Not to worry. Let's search him first.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands off me! That's...
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before you let them here.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon...
You...
So, there must be an explanation. There are no receipts to prove. Take Mora from others by force?
You...
We have witnesses standing right here, you know.
Fine. Yes.
Woohoo! No wonder you're the chief of the tribe. I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only stop and think for a moment to see through the whole thing. If he claims to be able to find a shortcut... That's a good point. I can answer this question. There is no short... If you don't meet this sync, which is exactly why... There's a requirement? Let me ask you something first. What do you think a real journey to the mysterious island should be like? It should probably involve... And therein lies the key point. Overcoming hardships with your It's said that when the first chief said the legend awesome, therefore... So that's... From what I can see, but unfortunately... That's true. But don't feel whether it's remote islands or ancient ruins, I'm sure they can also provide you with... And let me tell you a secret. The elders once told me that beneath these very ruins lies a way to reach the sky! Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us, we don't give up so easily even when a place is supposedly impossible to visit. Oh, I can understand. I won't stop you if you're still interested in finding the island. I just recommend a guide we could trust with their lives? Oh! It appears you've already made... Okay, bye-bye!
Sorry, we don't carry any black swimming floaters here.
But why? Black floaters look really cool.
May I ask whether you've had some bad luck lately?
Well, yeah, sorta. The last pair of black floaters I bought ended up getting bitten by Coholosaur. I nearly drowned. Which is why I want to buy some new ones.
I knew it. I specifically asked an expert from the Masters of the Nightwind about this once. Black floaters bring bad luck.
Really?
Also, have you by any chance become a mosquito magnet? Or found yourself overheating? Maybe even suffering a little heat stroke?
Yeah, that's exactly how I've been feeling.
In that case, I'll even offer you a...
You'd really do...
You got it! Ahem. Well, hello there! If it isn't the trap...
It's been a while, Mulan. Was all that stuff you were saying just now really true? Do pink and blue floaters really bring good luck?
Of course. I know a friend who nearly drowned once, but because she was wearing blue floaters, a group of
Whoa!
But let's get back to why you're here. Come on, don't be...
No, we actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious island from the legend.
A trip to the mysterious island. Oh.
Do you have any concerns, Mulan?
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be, right?
Yep, your chief is already... But with our adventuring experience and with you as our guide, we'll definitely be able to reach...
Then I learned all my skills with a good guide to lead the... But since it's just my duty...
Paimon thought this would be a... Paimon will feel really guilty to make a... Mulan?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Oh, Kolo's back. Wait for...
Who's Kolo?
Oh, he's currently...
Really?
He's always out in a... let me put up the closed sign first.
The crystals you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. Here, have a look for yourself. As for the people you asked me to take along, next time, just say... Indeed. Well, no wonder he's the best.
I wonder how much he made this time.
Whoa, it really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some pointers from...
Ko'olo always treats his...
Oh.
But one day,
That's him, right?
Allow me. You must be the top guide of your tribe.
That guy, they also wanted to go to...
A commission? Since you've obviously heard about my...
Yes, I've looked into it.
Oh?
The mysterious...
Just as Paimon...
But first, please don't misunderstand. I'm no tourist. I wish to visit the real place.
You hear that?
In that case, Ko'olo's...
Since you want to visit the...
Yes, I know. I must reach that island.
Don't waste your words on me.
You...
You say you'd put your life... Let's look at it the other way around. Many guides in the tribe. How do you think I
Well, I'm
That doesn't make much of a difference to me. I can tell you're just new student over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude? Paimon takes back everything nice she said about him.
I have things to do now. Goodbye.
Hold on, Ko'olo.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential client.
Never mind that for now.
I know. You're just... The rare ores I brought back...
really sorry. I just wanted to take you to see what the excitement was all about. I wasn't planning on getting into an argument with him again.
That Colo seemed to harbor some kind of grudge against you, Mualani. Or maybe your teacher.
I know. Quite an impressive achievement for my teacher, huh? Even the best guide in the tribe can't stop talking about him.
Oh, Paimon thought you'd be more upset.
Of course not. But it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island. That's right. It's just that I've always seen the journey as something super important. After telling you about all...
Actually, Paimon...
No, please don't do that. If you want a chance of reaching the destination together, I always felt that my teacher is no less skilled than Ko'olo. But Uncle Nu has never been to the island, so Ko'olo always uses that to push us down. So, as Uncle Nu's student, I've always wanted to complete the trip to prove his skills. It's a pity that I've never had the chance.
But don't you have that chance now, Mualani? If you'd agree to be our guide, we're completely willing to trust you with our lives. With the help of the renowned traveler and his...
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Aw, you're making Paimon blush.
Alrighty then. If we're gonna go, we should start preparing right away. I've already had the plans for this trip written out for some time. Come with me.
Oh, it's that scholar guy. Paimon almost forgot he was still here.
Scholar guy? My name is Varamdra. Please use it.
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler and...
Oh, and it's that lady too!
Excuse me, Miss Guide.
I'm Mualani. Just as for whether or not you can come along,
Oh.
I admit that after we'll set off with you. In other words, you...
if you accompany us...
So you still refuse? Fine. Kari, I'll put the more for the return.
Now he wants to go alone.
Wait! Please don't...
I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. How about this? Let's meet...
So you've decided to accept?
No.
That's your plan?
Wonderful.
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
We need to get started on our preparations. Come with me. I've got some business for you.
We've been over this before. The name's Yellowfath.
I know. It's just that Laffa sounds so much cuter.
Well, since you're the customer here, I guess whatever floats your boat.
I need a camping tent with all the accessories. Only the best you've got.
Another commission, huh? Just so you know, a full tent according to your standards is gonna be pricey. Is your client covering the bill?
How much are we talking?
Don't worry about the costs. I'll take care of it.
Oh, but that's not right.
Ahem. Let's make this clear, Traveler and Paimon. We're not working together like this is a hired commission, are we?
Oh, no! We're traveling as close friends who trust each other with anything.
That's what I thought. Honestly, I can be a little picky when it comes to camping equipment, and I don't want my friends to be paying for me. But don't worry, it's not that expensive. We're ready, Laffa.
Your total is 200,000 mora.
Isn't that still a lot for you, Mualani?
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay? We can either sleep out in the open, tired and weary, or simply spend a week's worth of pocket money and completely solve that problem. I'd say that's a great deal.
You call that a week's worth of pocket money? Are you rich, Mualani?
That's not important. We still need to buy some equipment from another store. Come with me.
You call me uncle, but I'm old enough to be your grandfather, you know.
Because you're still young, Uncle On. Hey, can you help me find something?
All right.
A record player. Specifically,
Oh, that model is pretty rare indeed. I thought it'd be nice to keep it as a prize.
Uncle On. Thanks, Uncle On.
A record player?
Yep, and that's our next stop. Hey, Paka Paka!
Mualani? Have you finally decided to release a record of your own?
You'd be the first I'd sign with if I ever did, but not today. I just want to buy a record. The one you've been keeping from customers and listening to in secret?
That's a pretty rare record, you know? Besides, I haven't even finished listening to that one yet.
Maybe I can think of a way to connect you with a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind to release a record.
Whoa, then we could produce some really wild tunes. You've got a deal.
Nice.
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind for some advice once, and apparently, playing this song at night is an effective way to keep travelers safe and sound.
Is that really a thing? Well, if it doesn't cost much, that's a nice way to make the trip a little more pleasant.
You know how it goes, Mualani. 20,000 mora for this record. That's the best I can do.
Deal.
Looks like Milani really is rich.
That should be about everything we need to buy. Next is... I'm getting kinda nervous.
What's wrong, Mualani?
Next, I need to find my teacher and get the map to the island. Besides the legend left by the first chief, there's also a map. Well, not just a regular map, it's more like a treasure map. It's full of strange symbols, almost like it's a part of a big puzzle. Guides must draw from their experience to decipher the map's meaning and understand the route. The chief made several copies of the map and distributed them to the first members of the tribe. The copies were to be passed down to future generations, so usually a teacher will pass their copy to their student. Which brings us to today. The day I officially ask Uncle Nu for his copy of the map.
Whoa. Hearing that is also making Paimon feel a little nervous. Sounds like it must be a pretty serious moment.
Yes, but the thought of having you two by my side somehow makes me feel a lot better. We won't let Uncle Nu down, right?
That's right! Let's go and find him together!
Afternoon, Uncle Nu. I have a big surprise for you.
A surprise?
You saw right.
Did you forget that you had mentioned it's just then?
Huh?
Do you think that I'm still...
No, after all,
Don't worry.
Yeah,
don't misunderstand. Our mission has got...
I understand.
In that case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
It's a talisman.
Was this made with...
Right.
You really know me best. All right. Travel...
Yay! Paimon can't...
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
It's about time to meet up now. Let's head to the spot Mualani mentioned.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times.
Need the help of an elder, huh? Academic research isn't some kind of fad. Topics don't just go in and out of fashion.
Over here!
You're here, Mualani! Oh, and those strange scholars are here too.
Good morning, you two.
Morning!
So when are we leaving?
Seems you're as excited as a child before the start of our journey.
I just want to get down to business as soon as possible. You know this is no leisurely spring stroll, so I hope we can all act a little more professional.
Don't worry, I'm a very professional guide. Our journey to the mysterious island has officially begun.
Yay!
First, do you all see the statue here?
Uh-huh. Is it an important clue?
Well, no, it's not a clue at all. He was the first chief of the people of the Springs who came back from the mysterious island and set up this place. It's a monument. The first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue and pray to our ancestors. This will make our journey to the mysterious island smoother.
Is there any theoretical basis to support that claim?
A theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it's an essential step before heading to the mysterious island. Very good. You didn't try to argue with me over something that you aren't knowledgeable about. That's very professional of you.
Sure, but since this practice doesn't have an empirical basis, I won't be able to include it in my thesis.
Come on, everyone. Greetings to my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments. Allow me to depart under your gaze and return under your protective watch.
It really feels like we're about to embark on a great adventure!
Now, please get ready. We're going to look for the first clue.
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
At a place where many gather. Like a party.
Huh?
I have. Whoa! How cozy. Hey. Young slimes, donut. This. What is it? Sir, going forward. Cause shot those I've some interest. You can. There's a. This the appearance. Aren't you an energy? Dare to met. Gears. Have truth. Hey, here you go. This is this. Don't care. Watch it. The wretched dastard. No need. Been a sure. I'll hang out with you, youngsters.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Wow, there are a lot of Coholosaurs here.
As expected, the first...
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, when the first chief, so it'll be...
You're a real pro at...
But according to the...
So let me tell you a secret that it's almost like how our tribe... Unless you're a guide who...
This is a thing?
According to what I've...
But to get there...
We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling them.
You mean we're...
But...
No worry. We actually need someone to stay and look...
Is that so?
And now I understand. Follow me and stay close. Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
These Coholosaurs sure seem on guard. We'll never get through.
Kevin, you've already used the information provided by the map to deduce that the clue is in that valley.
First of all, the elders of the tribe have always warned us to never hurt the Coholosaur. And secondly, you can't just show up and intrude.
But on what basis?
Okay.
There must be a way to enter the valley without startling them. It'd take a while for me to come up with a solution on my own, so I'd like to ask everyone to...
Let Paimon think. Oh, is there a deep...
According to the map...
this is tricky.
Karya, I've noticed that you only talk...
Me? I discovered something very interesting, but I'm not sure how... Oh. You can just call me...
In that case, please stay here. Found it!
What's this?
The key to making our way through the herd. If the Coholosaurs have a keen sense of smell, then even if we try to sneak around and stay out of sight, but this plant can help, we can apply the plant's extract to our...
So, we're gonna...
Don't worry, it's also good for your skin.
Oh, Paimon feels all wet and slimy. But this actually...
Perfect. Okay, let's try... Be sure to stay out of sight. What's that sound? Careful! Oh, it's just a young Coholosaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger. How could there be so many here? We can't get through! Oh, I have an idea. Wait here. Come on! Careful! Don't startle them. getting close.
Look, a bunch are gathering around that rock. What are they doing?
Maybe when things start to get boring, they gather together and talk about something fun? Too bad I can't understand what they're saying.
But Paimon thought guides from the people of the springs could understand Coholosaurs.
Sounds like someone has been trying to trick you.
True, they were definitely trying to scam us. Huh? Do you see that on the rock? It looks like some kind of drawing.
I've heard that there is a type of moss that changes color when it reacts to the biological signals released by Coholosaurs. But to trigger that sort of reaction, you'd need a huge number of Coholosaurs. That must be the clue!
Should we take a picture?
Oh, the flash might disturb them. Let me try to copy it down.
So we've passed the first stage of the journey now, right?
I see. Had we chosen to drive the Coholosaurs off?
Has he always been this way?
He's just obsessed with his.
At least this has shown that my judgment is.
Yes, I understand.
Ooh, Alani really knows how to lead our group.
Next, we'll need to use the lead we found to uncover our next.
Hard to tell. Paimon certainly doesn't have any idea what it's trying to get at.
Aha! I got it. Though the lines are kinda rough, I can still see that they represent the boundaries between the water and the land at Jadeskirt Knoll. Find our next destination.
Really? You got all that just from some rough lines?
Well, intuition is also a part of it. Maybe I've just seen. All right, break time is over. Let's get ready to move.
All right, let's head off.
Okay, this is the place.
So, where do we go next?
I'm not completely sure yet. The map seems to indicate there's a mechanism here that crosses the water. But I still need to think about what these lines might be referring to.
I knew it! My theory was correct!
Sounds like he's got something to say again.
If you have any suggestions, then please feel free to share.
I believe the mechanism that the lines are indicating is a spirit way.
That is a possibility. But I don't remember anyone from the tribe setting up a spirit door around here.
According to my theory, it might not have been set up by humans. The dragons living in Natlan also used a similar device, long before the humans. Speaking of which, the spirit doors your tribe uses may have been built imitating the dragon ones.
Oh, I remember now. Uncle New did mention this possibility to me before.
After learning about the legend, I realized that it was connected to my research, and so I looked up a lot of related information. Even though I haven't found an exact route to the mysterious island, I'm fairly certain I've deduced the geographical features of the island's surrounding areas. Firstly, it's at an intersection between water and land, and secondly, there should be a high concentration of phlogiston. My research indicates that the Spirit Way was originally a natural phenomenon caused by the flow of phlogiston. Therefore, the area must contain many potential spirit ways, and the dragons who lived here in ancient times may have left behind some devices to control them.
Oh, amazing! Now it all makes sense.
Now everyone's contributing to the team.
You flatter me. If my theory is correct, we should already be very close to the mysterious island. Once you've unlocked the mechanism, we'll be able to derive the island's location.
All right. Then let's start searching for the dragon's spirit door.
That's just a quick and easy name. I won't be able to include it in my thesis. Given the dragons used the device long before the humans, we should stick with a name that references no human concepts. Calling it a phlogiston node would be much more appropriate.
Then let's start searching for the phlogiston node. Speaking of which, what does it look like exactly?
If I'm not mistaken... Look that way!
Whoa! It started glowing! This should be it, right?
Looks like we can activate it once we get close enough. The light does remind me of a spirit way. But according to the map, there should be 2 more phlogiston nodes. Let's keep searching, everyone.
Paimon sees it! Oh, but it's way up high. We'll need to find a way up there. We finally found all of them.
Great work, everyone! Okay, now first, we need to figure out how to control this thing. Its qualities are very similar to that of a man-made device, but it doesn't seem as intuitive to me.
Is there something wrong?
See, look at this. After activating a normal spirit door, we could just go ahead and use it. But this one requires someone to stay and keep operating it here. Also, according to the map, we need to activate the mechanism and switch between different phlogiston nodes to change the path of the spirit way. If we don't operate the nodes properly, then the people on the spirit way will come tumbling from the sky.
Isn't that super dangerous?
In theory, the process should be very safe, but only if the 3 phlogiston nodes are each being operated by someone.
Do you think you'd be able to operate it? I just tried, and it clearly requires more skill than a typical spirit door.
Though I've never tried before, I've read a lot of information and theoretically should be able to properly control it. Let me give it a try. Huh? But in theory, this shouldn't happen.
If Varandra can't control it, then that also rules out me.
Okay, well, how about you?
After all the adventures he's been on, handling something like this should be easy peasy.
All right, then it'll be up to the Traveler to stay here and operate the phlogiston node. I'll go activate the mechanism. I'll let you know when we need to switch nodes. Just make sure you quickly head to the corresponding node, and we should make it safely.
Wait, but handling it this way sounds even more dangerous, Mualani.
Don't worry. It looks like the spirit ways are all above the water. I'm pretty good at swimming, so I'm not afraid if I end up falling in.
But it's so high, and you'll be falling so fast. If we don't manage to reach a node in time, or if we make a mistake, there's a lot that can happen.
Do you still remember the promise we made before we left, Paimon? Only those who can trust each other with their lives can reach the mysterious island. Since you two are willing to trust me, then naturally, I'm willing to trust you.
Alrighty. Please be careful.
Let's ride! was perfect.
You were amazing, Lulani! There were a couple of moments Paimon thought it was over.
I'm confident I could do it all over again. Wait, why are the phlogiston nodes no longer lit?
Oh no,
It appears the phlogiston...
In that case,
Do you hear that?
the weather's getting gloomy, and a bunch of whirlpools just appeared in the water!
yes, we need to get to higher ground and take a look. Hey, look over there!
Whoa! There's a giant whirlpool over there!
Yep, and that's our next stop.
Huh? What do you mean?
The info I deciphered from the map points to only one possibility. To reach the mysterious island, we must enter that massive whirlpool.
No way!
Forgive me for being frank, but as a guide of the people...
Yes, I know. Everything points to the...
And what if you're...
Parandra.
I'm not trying to be the spirit way. At this rate, some of... So, our...
It does seem...
I can't find any evidence...
Then it seems like it's time for our collaboration.
But didn't we all...
I have reached this...
No,
You...
letting your client separate...
Then we can implement the plan I proposed at the very...
Oh, but you can't do that once you've traveled together as a group. How about this? You and Karia, I know you like to explain everything.
Well...
Traveler, Paimon, let's... Carving waves! New surfboard?
Whoa. The massive whirlpool is up ahead. Just the thought of going in there is making Paimon dizzy.
Do you also think that this is a reckless decision?
Well...
It's okay. That's completely normal. Actually, I completely understand how this is just how it is to be. This gives us the power to decide which way we should go. But it also means that we must bear the consequences of our mistakes and judgment, which could be quite dire this time. Although I'm pretty convinced that all the leads we have collected are pointing us to the whirlpool, I still don't know what awaits us inside. If the scholars still choose to reject my plan, I won't have the same goes for the two of you. The good news is that I know...
Mulan?
Traveler.
That's right. You've trusted us. Besides, it's gonna take...
Aw, Paimon.
All right. What matters of luck aside...
I know, it's just...
Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon or does the...
You're right.
That means we need to hurry.
Miss Guide, we have a problem.
Karia? What are you doing here?
I tried to persuade him, but Verandra insisted on verifying his theory first. He said that the water to the south was about to be shallow enough to wade through. But after he took a few steps, the water suddenly began to surge and he was swept away. I'm not much of a swimmer, so I came to call for help.
Oh, why did this have to happen now? Can we still make it into the whirlpool?
No time to hesitate. I'll get in the water and rescue him. Just tell me which way he went, Karia.
Help!
came and found us just in time.
Oh, there they are!
Randra, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
Didn't I tell you to wait for me?
Judging by the changes in the water's surface, the path to the mysterious island wouldn't be around for long. I didn't want to miss this opportunity. It's just... I didn't expect my calculations to be wrong. It seems you were right.
Right, who knows if we can make it back in time now? Huh? Well, the whirlpools have disappeared!
Seems we missed our chance.
Why would you give up on such an opportunity to come rescue me?
How can you say that? It's already bad enough that you had to be left behind. Do you think I'd let anyone in my group drown?
I'm really sorry.
Don't feel guilty, Karia. I think if I reactivate the nodes, that will cause the whirlpools to reappear. The only problem is that we still don't know exactly when we'll be able to do that. It's already getting late now.
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry. Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very...
We have plenty of tasty things to eat.
Is this the spot? Let Paimon and the Traveler help set up the tent.
Go ahead. I'll take care of the fire. Oh, and here's a little camping tip. It's best to set the tent upwind from the campfire. What do you think? This is a specialty dish I learned to make that's perfect for camping.
Mm-hmm. It really hits the spot. You're a great cook, Mualani.
Karia helped out quite a bit, so she deserves some credit too.
No. I'm just happy I was able to help out.
What was that sound? Oh, it's scary to camp out at night.
Don't worry. Remember the record player I bought? Let me go turn it on. Listen. Not bad, right?
Wow, so it really works! Paimon thought you were just playing it for good luck.
My parents told me that most of the valuable experience from our ancestors is hidden in various customs. It's always better to trust our traditions.
Huh. Guess that makes sense.
In a sense, this trip to the mysterious island is also a custom left behind by the first chief of the tribe. I wonder what kind of experience he's trying to share with us.
Yeah, Paimon would like to know too.
Even though I've heard my parents tell stories since I was little, it said that he was the first person to make a map of Natlan.
That sounds pretty...
Yeah, even now, but oddly, it really makes... How about this? Before we rest for the night, let's have a bonfire party!
If we're going to go plunging into that whirlpool tomorrow, then wouldn't it be best to try to rest and conserve energy now?
Now's not the time to be a party pooper. You ought to agree to ideas from the one who rescued you today.
Yeah, she's right!
All right. So what do the rules stipulate for a bonfire party?
Rules? A bonfire doesn't have any rules.
Okay.
So, for the first...
Oh, we were just talking about...
Let's hear everyone's ideas.
Paimon can go first. Most importantly, it's about making the...
Yes, I can't agree more. sure are taking your time thinking about it. Oh, I get it. You must have passed through many nations before making it to Natlan, right? It's quite possible that your experience traveling is more than what I have as a guide. Why don't I circle back to you later? You next?
Me?
That doesn't matter. This is a party around the bonfire.
All right. If I had to say what the meaning of a journey is, I'd say it provides an opportunity for true companionship. Before you reach the destination, you don't need to think about anything outside the trip itself. As long as you stick together with your companions, you won't have any trouble to worry about.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm on too!
Uh-huh. I hope that didn't sound too silly.
All right. Now it's Varamdra's turn.
All right, if you insist. In my opinion, our goals and dreams in life are all in pursuit of what we... So, the greatest meaning of it... There's nothing difficult. He must have discovered enough valuable results that... Before coming here, someone had stolen the result. All that person had to do was sign his name on my achievements, and he was able to take all of the honors. All my effort vanished into the air. Do you understand now, Miss Guide?
I sympathize with your...
I don't need your sympathy. As long as I can reach the mysterious island, what happened during the day, I must make...
Was that actually supposed to be an apology? Because it sounded kinda awkward.
Actually, there's a saying among... Because the final it would be disrespectful of my duties as a guide if I were just taking tourists straight to where they wanted to go. That is what I would truly call a journey. And that is my answer.
Just as you don't agree with me, I can't agree with your point of view either.
I'm not too worried about that. After all, another purpose of traveling is to help...
What sort of logic?
All right, that's it for this round.
Huh? Oh, now Paimon's scared. Paimon slept so well. Oh, Mulan and the others seem to be up already. Let's go see what they're up to. Let's ride! Mulan!
Just in time. I was about to go look for you.
What the? You already caused the whirlpools to reappear again?
We're in luck. The phlogiston nodes were recharged by dawn. I had Karya and Varamdra control the nodes this time, and we were able to quickly unlock the mechanism. We were practicing all morning so they could get the hang of controlling them.
Oh, it seems after apologizing, you've already become trusted members of the team.
Is now really the time to be teasing us? Don't forget that the whirlpools won't last all day.
He's right. We should really hurry.
Even though we had this discussion yesterday, I still want to...
You bet!
Okay, then let's go.
Paimon accidentally swallowed some water. Ugh, so scary. What is this place?
I can't believe it. There are subterranean caverns under the water.
Mulan was right!
Let's see where this cave leads. Come with me. According to the map, we need to head downward? Okay. Don't be afraid, everyone. Jump down with me. It appears these caves were formed by volcanic activity.
I see. Then the spirit waves were affecting lava deep underground. Altering the lava's flow created temporary holes which allowed us to follow the water's current and enter this underground space. Yes, it can all be explained in theory now.
Are all scholars from Sumeru like this?
Hard to say.
But can there be an island in this kind of underground space?
It appears we haven't reached our destination yet. Let's keep going, everyone. Let's keep going. We'll be able to see more clearly up ahead. Watch your step. Follow closely. Heads up! These volcanic caves aren't very stable, so watch out for falling rocks. Carving waves! Off we go.
What a maze! There's lava everywhere!
Let's look around together and see what we can find.
Very well.
There are plants growing here?
There's nothing unusual about that. Wait, it is a little strange. This isn't ordinary spinel fruit. It's the same as—
Isn't that the tap?
Yes. I'll be sure.
There's so much lava!
The lava here doesn't look—
From here, the light seems to be getting brighter.
a distant light.
Miss Guide, It seems
I've got it! Do you see that golden light in the distance? I'm positive that's the mysterious island. That's where we should go.
Really?
I'm a scholar from the academy. When I first heard about the one exaggerated under certain environmental, since the ore can't be moved in time, it begins to accumulate. If I'm not mistaken, there'll be a large pool of lava up ahead, and the mysterious island will be floating.
So you mean we really found the...
Rejoice! Even a small...
Really? Then let's hurry!
Wait, Paimon. We should head back now.
Why?
What are you saying?
This map is covered with symbols and riddles, but there's one thing that's written clearly. When you see the golden light, then go the opposite way. What you just said may be correct, but that golden place isn't the island that my ancestors once visited.
Are you joking? You expect me to turn back now?
But Mualani's judgment has always been right. If she says head back, then we should head back. We can't be fooled by the thought of treasure.
You thought I'm after treasure?
Oh, he's acting weird again.
After my previous findings were stolen, I began a new era. As long as I can bring to me this ore as the result that must be obtained. Otherwise, all those hardships along the way will be rendered
As we agreed before.
Why? Are you wary of me? Now that we've...
She's not that kind of...
The result is right.
Oh no! He went running in! How can he do that?
Not good. We must stop him.
Is it just Paimon or is the ground shaking? What the? Where did these monsters come from?
These monsters. Looks like the lava here is becoming active again.
This side. Faramja,
He'll be trapped by the lava. We need to hurry and take care of these monsters.
Let's ride! Let's shred, Sharky! I've got this! Billowing surge! The lava is rising!
Faramja!
Traveler, Paimon, please take care of Karya. I'll be right back.
What are you doing, Mualani?
I can use my surfboard on the lava for a short period of time, but it will be a lot spicier than surfing on water.
But that's way too risky! Okay then, we'll take care of things here! Carving waves!
The cave is becoming more and more unstable. I have to hurry. More falling rocks. Okay, what's this?
Let's ride!
Over there! Looks like I'm...
It's right there! I'm almost there!
Look carefully. You can't get through the lava. You'll die if you try to make your way forward. Why don't you just give up?
Why don't I give up?
Me?
You have the ability to move over the lava. That way, you want to know why
The lava is rotten.
You...
Come with me.
No!
I've brought him back. He's fortunate that he wasn't seriously hurt.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
You're welcome.
No, I refuse!
Seriously?
Varamdra!
Whoa.
I've always believed that you're the most talented person. I believe that even if you won't obtain... So...
Kari...
She's finally opening up. And it seems like she's just the person we need to talk some sense into him.
Milani, the lava is almost here!
Don't panic. It seems like the trick that Uncle New taught me is finally going to be put to use.
Where did all these Coholosaurs come from?
No time to explain. Just get on.
Got it, got it! Paimon accidentally choked on some water again while riding the Coholosaur.
Everyone okay? Let's take a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew, we're all here. We escaped danger and made it back alive. That's what I call good luck. I think our fortune can only get better from now on.
Oh, really?
What's the point? We still didn't reach the mysterious island.
Hey, don't look so depressed! You'll scare our good luck away!
Actually, according to the map, we still have one more leg of the journey.
Oh? Then which way should we go? Wait, aren't we back where we started?
Come on, let's go to the statue.
Here again.
Oh, here, look! Some hidden words appeared on the statue after I touched it.
Really? Let Paimon try!
Congratulations, Guide from the Future. You have completed a challenge that even I found ambitious. And now, I finally have the chance to tell you my story. You may have heard legends describing me as the best guide in all of Natlan. But in the beginning, I was more like a treasure hunter. I chased results, facing countless dangers to prove myself. Time after time, I ventured where others didn't dare, never failing to bring back rare treasures. My fame was second to none. And yet, I never felt satisfied. So I found a new goal, a challenge that no one had ever achieved before. The legendary Mysterious Island. Another chance to prove myself. Unfortunately, my friends who had traveled with me all this time had grown tired of my nonsense. Instead of praise, they now showered me with words of caution. Perhaps this journey was one that I had to complete alone. But luckily, they decided to once again put up with my antics. Just as before, they came up with ingenious ways to help me move forward. They never let me down, even when I had to place my life in their hands. And they always trusted my judgment, even when it took a lot of courage. In the end, just as ever, we found the result we came for. But that golden glow was baiting me towards death. It was the glow of a rare ore, but it was also the warning sign of an impending eruption. Maybe if I pressed on and put my life on the line, I could get the result I wanted. And yet, there was a chance I'd lose something even more precious. But don't worry. In the end, I made the same choice as you. Everyone was disappointed that their illustrious guide had, for once, returned empty-handed. But seeing everyone survive, I felt satisfied for the first time in my life. Perhaps the treasure I had really been searching for had been right here with me, all along. So, I decided to end my long journey and find a safe place for my hard-earned treasure. To me, this is the real mysterious island.
The hidden inscriptions disappeared!
These must have been the words the first chief.
In that case, the mysterious island from the legend is...
I remember now that the elders once told me our tribe was originally founded on a small island. Later, the coastlines changed, allowing the island to become what it is today. The journey to the mysterious island starts exactly where it ends. Yeah. I think I understand the choice he made now.
The golden glow is an indicator of when the principle of Vulcanite. This means that there's zero...
Our journey is not yet over. As we...
Fine.
Don't be so down.
Paimon remembers now. There's still something
Mualani, it's good to see you again. I always knew you'd return safe and sound.
Uncle, I've completed the journey to the mysterious island. I'm here to return the talisman.
But you still have a question you wish to ask me, right?
Yes. You've been there before, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
If that's the case, then you've gone on the same journey. But why didn't you tell anyone?
Because I made a choice.
A choice?
Did you notice that the hidden inscriptions on the stone tablet disappeared as soon as you finished reading them?
Oh yeah, you're right.
There's a special paint on the statue that would change color when it comes into contact with volcanic dust. Only those who have been to that underground space will be contaminated by the dust. And this is the choice that the first if you choose to boast about, if you choose to remain silent, in the end.
Oh.
But not being able to tell anyone after accomplishing such a feat.
But have you noticed that
What?
Right. Paimon remembers that Ko'olos...
He deliberately recommended the client to find Mual. As guides, we are not. But in the process, many guides gradually lose. They end up becoming more. This is why the first, aside from me, so they've also made...
You've all
Sir, Given her talent and qualification, I believe I was if instead of...
Karya?
You're the same as always, Varamdra. You always have to find evidence before coming to a conclusion. In any case...
Karya!
Because...
Ah, yes, of...
But I've always...
Karya, given perhaps the treasure I'm seeking...
I understand.
It appears this guest has also found his answer.
It seems he's finally put 2 and 2 together.
There's nothing to worry about.
But it seems he's...
Now, it's your turn to make the choice, Mualani.
But Uncle knew.
Very good. Then there's nothing more I can teach you. Here, take this talisman again.
Looks like it's also our time to say goodbye.
Then remember...
Friends.
Well, that's one way...
Then Varamdra...
Okay, but...
You're back already. So...
What are you doing here all of a sudden?
Well, I found something even...
You... Seems you really learned a lot from New about how to make your...
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What? Why are you all looking at me like that? New! I've even been to...
Koholo. But as for what we would do...
Me?
So now, our trip to the mysterious...
Yeah, but I have one more place I...
Carving waves! Let's ride!
This is the place. From what I've heard, if we take a group photo here, it'll bring us good luck. I'm sure of it.
What made you think of taking a group photo?
Well, we completed our trip to the mysterious... Would you call it after all that we've been through together? The results don't matter anymore. Oh, it's...
No, I get it.
Traveler!
So that's your answer, huh? To the meaning... It's a good one. Then let's make this group photo yet another part of your journey.
Yep, Paimon's ready!
3, 2, 1. Kaholasaur! Ever tried chasing waves before? You want to try? Well, come on, no time like the present. I'll help you find the closest beach. You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible. The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest. Woo! Whoa! You can only do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible. The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest. Woo! Whoa! Do so much on your own, but with a group, anything's possible. most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest. Nice. Looks like my strength is on the rise. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Whew.
knows me.
Allow me!
There is no escape!
Boba, get them!
The hunter becomes...
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. Shine
shattered!
Booba, get them!
One with nature.
Hold the line! You're toast!
Clouds high. The birds call.
There is no escape!
Billowing surge!
So this is the thrill of adventure.
Let's move out. Nice and spicy.
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Eat this! What a bountiful harvest!
Time to go. Time to go. One with nature.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them. If you wish to hear it.
The wind knows me.
Rest and rebuild!
There is no escape!
later.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
Time to go.
Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Ah. Whew.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry...
Just sharpen my spear.
this customer?
Show me your moves. Show me your moves.
Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Ad Astra Abyss. Ad Astra Abyss. Ad Astra Abyss.
It's nature.
Allow me! You're toast! After fried pan, into the fire!
Illusion shattered! Now ye shall perish! Shine down!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Nice and spicy! Hold the line! Billowing surge! Eat this!
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Race you!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
A brash maneuver! Torrent, bring refuge! You're toast!
There is no escape! Insolent! Now ye shall perish!
As one with wind and cloud.
Rest and rebuild! Lola, get them!
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Covenant of the Deep!
Uphill battle! It's my lucky day, I just know it! Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Ah. Whew. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Ah. Whew.
recommendation? Haven't you heard it? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
You can only do so much on your own.